So because of all of the stigma that has surrounded cannabis for so long, and it's definitely shifting, and especially in Arizona, as we're an adult use state now, and it seems as though there are more states following suit. I mean, it feels like monthly there's something new popping up. Can you share maybe any significant challenges that you have experienced, as a result of incorporating the plant into cooking? I mean, over the years, were there any challenges for you that come to mind?
Yeah, of course. I think it being such a new concept and a new ingredient to cook with, there is a lot of education to be shared about it, and that information was just missing, right? So a lot of, luckily I love researching. I'll research so many different things about nutrition and health and anything to improve the quality of life. And so really just doing my own research. Of course, there were videos online and YouTube and just my own experimenting. I think the first batch of brownies I made, I did just grind up the flour and throw it in. And it was like, all right, here you go, enjoy. And
that didn't work, did it?
Yeah. No, and that was a lesson. That was like my mom's advice, actually. I was like, well, how did you guys make them? And that was what she told me. So
just grind it up.
Luckily, I could talk to mom about those things. That's amazing, for one. But secondly, I think it was just a lot of research you had to do on your own to try to find this. There's not a wealth of cookbooks out there, and trying to find those key people who were teaching it. And there was someone here in the Arizona community that was a chef who had an edible line, and he was very forthcoming with how he infused, and I just gravitated to him and asked him any event he was at, I was there, any dinner he did, I was there, just to try to gain as much knowledge as I could.
That's a good strategy. Learn from those who came before you.
Yes.
How have the legal and kind of the legal and social changes around cannabis affected really your career and I think culinary as a whole in the culinary world?
The legal and social changes have given me a career in this industry, which is amazing. So having medicinal pass in 2010 in Arizona, and now recreational, and many other states who either have a medical program or are legal recreationally, have really paved that way for me to even be able to dabble in this field. So that is amazing. And really opening up other people's mind to it is giving me the ability to do what I want to do, which is teach, educate, really help the consumer understand who may be against it, why there is benefits. There's so much to learn about this plant that goes beyond just the high of THC. So when you can start opening up those doors in their mind, it's super exciting to me. So overall, just that landscape where the stigma is being reduced is incredible.
And you mentioned something that I think is so unique about you. It's like cannabis is so much more than the high of THC. It's like you do that education on the lesser cannabinoids and incorporate those lesser cannabinoids into your food so well and so frequently. And I really appreciate that about you as a chef, but as an educator in the community with responsibility. When you go to these dinners, and gosh, I mean, I have consumed a bit, and not your dinners, other dinners around, and it was just way too much for me and very uncomfortable for me. So being somebody that has taken part, experience your cooking with the variety of cannabinoids that you use, it's such a different experience. It's so pleasant and heart-opening and enjoyable, and there's so much that can be done with those lesser cannabinoids. So I really thank you for being an advocate of that type of education. It's very needed in this space.
That's wonderful. Thank you. I appreciate that. And THC has a lot of friends, so we have to bring them all to the party, right? So
yes, we want all the friends to party.
Yeah.
Perfect.
Yeah.